So how do you create a league in Madden 25? Now there is two different leagues we're going for. We're going to show you the online one today. So you want to head straight into franchise mode. Now obviously you've got the differences. You can accept or decline some if you've got friends that are inviting you. You can also search different leagues. So if you want to find one rather than necessarily having to make your own, then you can obviously do that as well. But today I'm going to show you how to create it mainly, because realistically when it comes to joining a league, all you've got to do is search the name of either your friend, the league's name, and just invite yourself or get the invite from them. Now when we're creating a league, you have the option between play online, solo, or multiplayer, or play offline. So it is pretty standard which one you want to go for there. You're going to go for the multiplayer. So we have then got the roster file, default or creation center roster. So that's if you want to have a little bit of a fun with it, to be honest. Maybe you've got some friends and you're going for you've managed to do a Legends roster. You've changed everybody to 1988. I don't know, just pick a random year. You could obviously just go with your roster there. Or you can use a roster from specific weeks. That's going to be the official roster, so there will be no changes there as well. And obviously, as you can see, we can kind of pick where we're going. So if we select this, we should then have to choose a team. So obviously being the league creator, you get to choose your team first. So for instance, if we're going to go with Raiders, for instance, we can then obviously start playing preseason 1, change role, use custom coach settings and league settings. So the first thing you want to do is go into your league settings, because you need to make sure that you've got the league name and league password if you are not going for anything that is private. So if you're public, people can join. They just need to search what the league name is anyway, or search your name, and then obviously you can do that. If it's private, they need to have both of these. We can obviously enable crossplay as well, which is really cool, so they can join in. And then obviously you've got the skill level, the game style, all of that good stuff, quarter lengths, the whole shebang on what you want from this season. So I would suggest if you're doing a public one, don't make it ridiculous, otherwise people will just leave. If you're going against friends, then obviously by all means, go for whatever you need. So from there, the way that you'd obviously invite people, you'd obviously go and get them to do the whole league name and also password, but also then you can obviously go and start playing. So once we've gone from here, this will start the league as well, so it should allow you then to invite people. So that was like the pre-bit beforehand. So now if I go into the options, you go into members, this is where you should then be able to invite somebody. So there you go. So say for instance your friend, I don't know, Steve wants to be the Ravens. You click on them, invite user, and then you can either go from friends list or gamer tag. If you've not quite made the friends list yet, you can obviously invite there, and then everybody's got to pick one of their teams. So it's obviously first come, first serve. And that is pretty much all you've got to do. You then obviously have all of the normal settings that you would in a franchise mode, from your training camp, your strategy, manager, roster, staff, team, the whole shebang, and then obviously play the preseason game and advance the week. So get it all set up properly. You've got all of your franchise and user settings here as well, so you can change them accordingly. And then if you want to demand release, then available in the playoffs. And you can also retire yourself from this. So this is how you actually just finish the league off and get rid of it, basically. So that's how you make it online. Hopefully this helps.